Well, if it didn't play, that's at least an easy fix. Just refresh, mix it up, and hopefully it'll play now. Hello, hello. Let's get me in the right place. There we go. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Or good, very, very late evening for some of you. Hello, Woof MF. I'm not going to attempt to guess what the MF might stand for. Thank you for the headpacks. Like, I'm gonna assume Woof motherfucker, but I'm not gonna take it. I'm not gonna presume. Because it could easily be Woof, my friend. You know? I'm not gonna take guesses. But anyway, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Stream title, as it says, is one of two. Because it may end up only being one of one. Either way, the plan is that much later this evening, on my time at least, I'm going to be streaming with Kira and Pandora and Asher as we play Marvel Rivals. Play some Mivy Rivy. Does that need updating yet? Doesn't look like the update has gone through yet. So, oh no, there it is, there's the update. Cool. Start updating that while I'm streaming, that's a good idea. Good thing I pay for fiber. But I figured, you know, in the meantime, I'm sat here, I'm playing an MMO, right? Thank you for the cream pie. I'm sat here, I'm playing an MMO, right? And I figured, you know what I could be doing right now? I could be showing y'all this MMO that I plan to play on stream. Okay, I keep saying I'm gonna stream this MMO. I'm gonna stream this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stream this. So why don't I just fucking stream it? If I'm on it, why don't I stream it? So that's what we're doing today. The MMO in question is Ashes of Creation. It is a social sandbox, which means if you are familiar with EVE Online, it's EVE Online with a hell of a lot less spreadsheets. Kind of. It depends on how deep you get into the crafting system. But it is technically a lot less spreadsheets. It is not just a fancy Excel simulator. Other social sandboxes that are out there include Albion Online, Arcade. That was a good one. I really enjoyed Arcade. That was one I played a lot of. But, yeah. So the way social sandboxes differ to some of the stuff people are usually familiar with, so like World of Warcraft and so on. World of Warcraft is like a theme park MMO. You have your little zones. You go, you do your quests, you get the dings, you get the shinies. You have your rides, aka the dungeons and raids and so on, and that's what like a theme park MMO, right? While this is much more, everything is open. A lot of it is do it myself. If I want to go, like, I have no objectives. Like this quest list, these are all completely optional quests that I took because I wanted to. Not because it advances any kind of story or anything like that. I'm gathering I'm gathering materials because I've decided I want to be an alchemist. That's purely it. That's all there is to it. Social sandboxes are a bit more... The players make the story. So just as an example, a couple of days ago, an army of players attempted to siege and take this town. It did not go well. They were pushed back and practically destroyed. But for them to have done that, that means that those players had to have planned to try and siege it. Which meant that those players were building siege equipment somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know who the players were. But somewhere on this map were a bunch of players building siege equipment to try and take this town. You know? What their purpose of trying to do that for was, I will never know. I wasn't part of the siege. And that's kind of how it works. That's how a social sandbox works. It is a case of these things happen throughout the world because players make them happen. You can't just buy good equipment from like vendors or get good equipment from quests. You gotta interact with other players to get the good equipment. There are dungeons, there are world bosses, there are raids. They're all open world. They're not, you know, I hit a Q button and I get sent into it with a bunch of other people. It is, I want to do this dungeon, which means I need to gather up a party by myself, but like by socializing. And then I need to travel to the location and do the dungeon. But when I get there, someone else might already be there. Someone might have already just completed the dungeon. When I get there, someone with nefarious intent might be waiting at the bottom of the dungeon, so that once we kill the boss and are weakened, they might decide they want to jump us at that moment. That's why I like social sandboxes, because kind of anything can happen, because anything can happen. Like, once upon a time, I used to play a lot of Arcade. And the class I played in Arcade was like a really, really people hated the class I played. It was not a good class. Meta-wise, it was terrible at PvP. It wasn't even that good at PvE. But you know what it did do? It did stealth. It did stealth really, really fucking well. That's what the class I played did. Combined with I was a cat person, so that I could climb wooden structures better. And what I would do is I would sneak aboard ships from the opposing faction. I would remain stealthed the entire time, and I would just periodically just ping on the map for my entire faction where this ship and what it was holding is. That's all I did. That's what I spent most of my days doing. people would then attack the ship while it's out at sea, and I'd transfer over to like a ship run by my faction and go about my day. Before I, you know, snuck back over to the enemy faction, the enemy continent, and did it all again. Sometimes I went back to my home and would continue the fact that I was also my server's top blacksmith, but mostly I just had fun being a little shit. Being a little bit of a spy and an infiltration. Am I in the right zone? Yeah. Complete commission. Complete commission. Yeah, I hope people are doing well this morning. Or this evening. Whatever your time zone might be. Like you. Like you. It's a lot to get rid of, but it's fine. I've got so much grey. Move that to there. Move that there. Move that there. Oh wait, no. Move that there. There we go. Like you. 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 I have also finally figured out, took longer than I care to admit, but I have at least finally figured out how to get YouTube chat visible on OBS. So we now have YouTube chat. Yay! Maybe I won't miss people on YouTube chat anymore. I hope. We'll see. Like, it's right next to Discord, Twitch chat. So, in theory, I shouldn't miss it anymore. But I am still useless as a streamer, so that is something you always have to keep in mind. Like, we can't fix stupid, you know? If I move that there, can I move that up? That there. Honestly, don't need that. Which will allow us to move this, move this, move this. No. Hmm. Oh, wait. Okay, I got it. We move this, we move this, we move this. Cool. At a face, I swear, it looked like you. I swear, it looked like you. Right. Now, the hard part. Getting back to town. Getting back to town is difficult because for some reason the town is just surrounded by a horde of monsters. Factors why? Nobody actually has an answer as to why the town that I'm working out of at the moment is surrounded by a horde of monsters, but this is why I wanted to make sure there was at least one slot open. There we go, in case of a rare material. I was looking for rubies, but I'll take some zinc, because I think well, I won't waste blue zinc. Since I don't know if it'll work. Oh wait, no, I need to go this way. Right, let's hop on the mount. Well, this is very miserable. I don't want miserable this early in the morning. That's like a 2 o'clock in the afternoon kind of miserable. Okay. Okay, so. Can I sneak into town past all of the monsters? That's the question. I'm gonna try a new route. Say bye. Okay. Okay, so there's a Minotaur camp, which, however much I love the idea of getting, jumped by a gang of Minotaurs. Oh my god, this was such a bad way to come. Okay. if I got jumped by... Just another way of saying I just got jumped by a gang of Minotaurs. What a bad way to come. Oh god. I'm a bad person. Okay. We made it to town, so first things first. Somebody died here. No, I'm not gonna steal it. Senpai. Drop that off. Okay, step 2. Materials. Gold flower, purple flower, green flowers. Cool. Where are we at with sort of flower stockpiles? Getting there. Getting better. And we'll store the blue zinc. Right. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. At this point, we're going to sell our flower stacks. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add 5. Start job. 5. Add 5. Start job. There we go. Did I not start the job? Five, add that, submit, start job. There we go. I like you best when your head's between my legs. Okay, I'm noticing the game's getting a little bit laggy while I try and stream it. So we're gonna... see what happens if we change the settings a bit. Let's... Oh. It was Marvel Rivals, that's what it was. Coming back.